Until everyone's in sync, then we can sing the song. Bless. Bless. Okay. Bless. I want to hear the teens first. After this. Bless. Ready? 3 and. The Lord in me.
Bless.
Keep going. Teens.
Bless.
The Lord with me.
Bless.
Louder.
Bless.
The Lord
with me.
Bless. Bless.
The Lord with me.
Bless.
Everyone again. Bless. Bless. Come on, louder, guys. Bless.
Louder.
Bless. Okay, children, show them how to do it. Ready? Bless.
The Lord with me. Bless. What? Bless. The Lord with me. Bless. Bless.
The Lord with me. Bless the Lord with me. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, hallelujah.
Bless.
Hallelujah. Okay, youth turn.
Check.
Everyone. Bless the Lord with me. Bless. Bless the Lord with me. Bless. Bless the Lord with me. Bless the Lord with me. Everyone sing hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, hallelujah. Okay, for our next song, shall we liven this up by singing Lean Forward, Lean Backward. Everyone find a seat. Lean forward, lean backwards, to the left,
To the right.
stand up, sit down, to the left, to the right. Lean forward, lean backwards, to the left.
To the right.
Stand up, sit down, to the left, to the right. Love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Hallelujah. Love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Faster. Lean forward, lean backwards, to the left, to the right. Stand up, sit down, to the left, to the right. Lean forward, lean backwards, to the left, to the right. Stand up, sit down, to the left, to the right. Love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Hallelujah. Love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Faster, last time. Lean forward, lean backwards, to the left, to the right. Stand up, sit down, to the left, to the right. Lean forward, lean backwards, to the left, to the right. Stand up, sit down, to the left, to the right. Love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else could help. Love lifted me. Hallelujah. Love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else could help. Love lifted me. You may be seated. For our next song, we'll sing We Are Soldiers. the bloodstained banners. We've gotta hold it up until we die. And now love more.
Hey,
You are a soldier.
Alright.
You got your hands on the gospel plow.
Praise the Lord.
But one day he got old, he couldn't fight anymore. He said,
Stand up and fight anyhow.
well, we are soldiers in the army. Oh, we gotta fight, although
We got to die.
oh,
We gotta hold up the
bloodstained banners. We gotta hold it up until we die.
And now Megan.
Soldier,
Alright.
you've got your hands on the gospel plow. Well, one day you got old, you couldn't fight anymore. You said, well, we are soldiers in the army. You gotta fight, although we have to die. We gotta hold up the bloodstained banners. You gotta hold it up until we die. And now, Crystal, alright.
Soldier.
Alright.
Alright,
Hands on the gospel ground.
praise the Lord.
But one day she got old, she couldn't fight anymore. She said,
Stand up and fight anyhow.
well, we are soldiers in the army.
We gotta fight, although we have to die. We gotta hold up the bloodstained banner. We until we die.
Hello.
And now, Josh. Alright, you got your hands on the gospel now.
Praise the Lord.
But one day you got old, you couldn't fight anymore. You said,
Stand up and fight.
well, we are soldiers in the army. We gotta fight, although we have to die. We gotta hold up the bloodstained banner. We gotta hold it up until we die. And now, Alan,
Yes.
you are a soldier.
Alright.
Hands on the gospel plow.
Praise the Lord.
And one day you got old, you couldn't fight anymore. You said,
Stand up and fight anymore.
well, we are soldiers in the army.
We gotta fight, although we have
To die,
We gotta hold up
the bloodstained banner. We gotta hold it up until we die. Well, night.
Oh, yeah.
You are a soldier.
Praise the Lord.
You got your hands on the gospel plow. Then you got old, you couldn't fight anymore. You said,
Stand up and fight anyhow.
well, we are soldiers in the army. You got your although we have to die. We gotta hold up the bloodstained banner. You gotta hold it up until we die. And now,
That row.
that road.
You're a soldier.
Praise the Lord.
you've got your hands on the gospel plow. Well, one day you got old, you couldn't fight anymore. You said, well, we are soldiers in the army. We gotta fight, although we have to die. We gotta hold up the bloodstained banner. We gotta hold it up until we die. And now, Auntie Novi, you are a soldier. You got your hands on the gospel plow.
Praise the Lord.
Well, one day you got old, you couldn't fight anymore. You said,
Stand up and fight anyhow.
well, we are soldiers. We gotta fight, although we have to die. Let's
gospel cloud.
Praise the Lord.
And one day you got old, you couldn't fight anymore. You said,
Stand up and fight anyhow.
well, 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 we are soldiers in the army. We gotta fight, although we have to die. We gotta hold up the blood-stained banner. We gotta hold it up until we die.
And now everyone,
Body.
you are a soldier. You've got your hands on the gospel plow.
And one day you got old, you couldn't fight anymore. You said, well, well,
Well, we are soldiers.
Before we sing our opening song, shall we sing one last song? Cast your burdens.
cast your burdens unto Jesus, for He cares for you. Cast your burdens unto Jesus, for He cares for you. Higher, 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 higher. Higher. Lift Jesus higher, 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 higher. Lift Jesus higher. Cast your burdens
Unto Jesus,
for He cares for you. Cast your burdens unto Jesus, for He cares for you. Higher, 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 higher. Lift Jesus higher, 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 higher. Lift Jesus higher. Cast your burdens unto Jesus, for He cares for you. Cast your burdens unto Jesus, for He cares for you. Lower, 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 lower. Stamp Satan lower, 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 lower. Stamp Satan lower. Higher, 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 higher. Lift Jesus higher, 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 higher. Lift Jesus higher.
amen. You may now take your seats. For our opening song, shall we all stand and sing, Give Me Oil in My Lamp?
All stand and sing. Give me oil in my lamp, keep me burning. Give me oil in my lamp, I pray. Hallelujah. Give me oil in my lamp, keep me burning. Keep me burning till the break of day. Come on and sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna to the King of Kings. Hosanna, sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna to the King of Kings. Make me fishers of men, keep me fishing. Give me fishers of men, I pray. Hallelujah, make me fishers of men. Keep me seeking till the break of day. Come on and sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna.
to the King of Kings. Hosanna, sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna to the King of Kings.
May we bow our heads in prayer. And Jesus, thank you for being with us throughout our Sabbath school and divine worship program, Lord. May you continue to be with us and guide us, bless us as we have our AY program, Lord. And may you be with the leader and the audience and help us understand the message. Thank you, just pray, amen.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, for my AY program, in the love series, I got the theme of puppy love. So, this is my first time doing this kind of thing, so don't expect much.
You're expecting everything else.
What is puppy love? So, in my, I don't know about you guys, but in my experience, there's been couples already back in all the way in primary school. Yeah. And I never had one. In my testimony right now, I actually confessed once in primary school.
What's her name? Name, address,
Yeah.
number.
So back in primary school, I was like year 4, and I think I moved into my new school just like a month after, and then I didn't really have any like new friends. You know, I was just new, so it was like really hard. But in this circle of friends I had, they were asking like everyone who they liked and that, and they asked me to go first, but I didn't know we were talking about people outside of our school. So I said the only girl who I talked to in that school, and I said that I liked her, and then like 10 minutes later they told her, so it was really embarrassing. And that's my testimony for the Wikipedia definition of puppy love is puppy love, also known as a crush, count, love, or kitten love, is an informal term for feelings of love, romance, or infatuation, often felt by young people during their childhood and adolescence. It is named for its resemblance to the adoring, worshipful affection and maybe felt empathy. It may also be described as a short-term or long-term love interest. But I also got another definition from Urban Dictionary. I put out some parts of something like being child-friendly. So the love between a young couple within a few weeks of getting together, not really true love, more blind affection, immature young love. And it says there, it says not really true love, and that can also be described as infatuation. So, what is infatuation? Infatuation is being smitten in a state of being carried away by an unreasoned passion, usually towards another person for which one has developed strong romantic feelings for. This is the short definition, that's the long one. Okay. So, what does the Bible say about infatuation? We all know the story of Samson, the strongest man alive, and how he's infatuated with a Philistine woman called Delilah. And he was so infatuated with her that he told her his secret to his strength, and then he was betrayed by her and was sold out to the Philistines as their god of his hair. He later asked for forgiveness for God and got his power back and destroyed all the Philistines. So, lots of quotes in the Bible that infatuation. Anyone who does not love does not God, because God is love. 1 John 4:8. And another one. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice or wrongdoing. Rejoice in the truth. Love bears all things, believes everything, hopes all things, and endures all things. 1 Corinthians 13:47. So, infatuation versus love. So when we compare infatuation and love, we begin to see the difference. As you can see, there's a lot. So infatuation is driven by emotion. Love is driven by commitment. Infatuation cannot wait to be satisfied. Love waits for God's timing. Infatuation cares mostly about self-satisfaction. Love cares mostly about the other person's best interest. Infatuation spawns a host of other sins, such as lust, discontent, uncovetousness. Love spawns a host of godly qualities, such as peace, joy, faithfulness, kindness, and self-control. Galatians 5:22. Infatuation demands, love gives. Infatuation acts foolishly, not caring about anything except its object. Love keeps a level head. Infatuation can end rather abruptly. Love never fails. 1 Corinthians 13:8. But we can also be spiritually infatuated as well. Jesus talks about this kind in his parable about the 4 types of soils in Luke 8:4-8, 11-15. Many people flocked to hear Jesus. They loved the free food, the miracles, and the kind words. They were infatuated with this radical news from him. But Jesus knew they didn't really love him. They only loved what he could do for them, and that's infatuation. Today, some think they want to become Christian because of the rush of adrenaline they felt during a worship song, or because they are desperate to get rid of guilt, but they have no root. They are willing to take up their cross, and they don't last long. And we'll now move on to the Bible game, and thanks for my short presentation.
Question.
There will be no Q&A.
Well done, Lance. Okay. It's time for Bible game. Any question for Lance? Hey? Prepare your question. Okay, 2 weeks ago, Lance messaged me in my Facebook, said, Tito, can you do a Bible game? So I don't know the topic. What was the topic? I only found out today it was about puppy love. So instead of I made a Bible game for you this afternoon. Okay, I want 2 groups. Okay, that group will be alright. And this group will be... Okay, I want some more teens here. At least... Okay, teens. Yeah, adults. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. This game is easy, okay? Doesn't require too much knowledge. This game is just about a game of memory and teamwork. So if you get a memory and a teamwork, you will win this game, okay? We call this game as... So No need to memorize Bible text or anything like that. Okay, our Bible game this afternoon is called Bible Copy Cat. Okay, it's a Bible Copy Cat. Okay, so doesn't need only memory game and a teamwork. So you should work as a team. Each team should be more. You can use any props because in this game we will just follow what will be shown in the picture. I will show a picture for 5 seconds, then I will take it off, then for 10 seconds, you will act what is in the picture. Who will act as nearly close to the picture will be declared winner. Easy, isn't it? Easy. Easy. Okay, have you seen it in Showtime? I just seen it is in YouTube. So they will show a picture for 5 seconds, take it off, then for 10 seconds, you will act what is in the picture. So you should have a memory for 5 seconds and act it. Okay, I want a judge. Those people at the back to please be my judge, okay? The three there, Nay, Kayla, and Tita Mercy. Okay? So, you play as a team, work, okay? You can use many props as you can to be close to the picture, to be shown in the picture. Okay? Ready? Ready? First picture. For 5 seconds, okay? In memory, okay? 1, 2, 3, for 5 seconds. Okay. Okay, for 5 seconds, okay? This is Jesus on trial, okay? 10 seconds for 10 seconds. Okay? This group, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 10 seconds. Okay, act. Come on, copy the picture. Copy the picture. 10 pictures. Okay. Judge will be out. Ten seconds finish. Tapos na? Okay, 10 seconds. Act. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, freeze. Okay, judge, have a look. Who's closest to the act? Okay. Up, divided. Okay, 3 judges. Who's the close? Okay, score for this group. Okay, you can use be realistic. Okay, you can use props. Okay, next picture. Ready? 5 seconds. Game. You can use picture. You can use. Okay, ready? Up. Up. Okay, freeze. Okay, who's the closest to the picture? Who's closest to the picture? Consider the props, the action, and the act. Up, judge. Up, divided. Deliberate. Okay. Okay, the girls. Okay, 1-1. Yeah.
Trying to find clothes as well.
Next picture. 1. This is about the Acts of the Apostle. Okay? 5 seconds. Okay? Act. Okay? Consider the number of people. Consider the number of people involved. Okay, down. Okay. All right, judges. Judges. Okay, this group. Yes. Ready. Next. Jonah. The accusing of Jonah. Okay, score. All right, 10 seconds. 10. Open that back, the right back. Okay, who got it, judges? Who got it? Oh, Kessler. Look at Kessler. Who's more realistic? Who? Oh, walang props. Consider the props. Judges. Decide. Okay, decide, judges. Which group? Which one? Both. Difficult. Okay, this group. This. Okay. What the score? 2-2. Next. Ready? 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. 5 seconds. Okay, game. Okay, judges. Up. Who's closest? Okay. Up. Ah, this one. Okay. Yes. Next. The picture of Nicodemus. All right, game. Okay. Yep. Up. Judges. Up. Judges. Where? Okay, this group. Next. Check onto the last slide. Okay, 5 seconds. Okay, up. Okay, who's closest? What's the score? Okay, judges, second to the last. Okay. What's the score? Okay. 4. Okay, final picture, final picture. 1, 2, 3 seconds. Okay. The theory of evolution. Okay, 1, 2. Up. Oh, they turned off my computer. Okay. Okay. A picture. Ah. Okay. Okay, that's the... Okay, judges. Oh, sino? This one. Okay. What's the score? Well done. Okay, thank you everyone for joining. And you are all a good actor. Thank you.
So, the AY hasn't ended yet, as we'll be having 2 testimonies from the adults. One will be from Tita Kate, and the other one will be Tita Edso. So, testimonies. And yeah. Tita Kate first.
Pala yun ano? Yan.
JJ, Josh, your mom and dad.
Good afternoon, church. Yes, Lance asked me to do a testimony, and I said, about what? Well, he said, well, my topic is about puppy love, so probably your first love. I said, okay, fine, we'll do that. So I was like thinking what to talk about the puppy love. I don't know if I had I was thinking, should I talk about my long time crush since high school, which we never had the chance to be with us, even if I court him already. So I was thinking, no. So my first love, and then suddenly it hit me, and it said, my first love. So I'm really thinking about who is my first love. Is it my first boyfriend? Well, with Lance, differentiation between infatuation and love, it says infatuation is driven by emotion and love is driven by commitment. So with that, now I'm so glad that I didn't talk about my first boyfriend. Because it's more of like an infatuation rather than love. So how will you say that? So before, I was seeking for him for a long time. I even tried going to different one. I tried hard, and when I found him, Jesus, I could say I found my first love with Jesus. And I think when I found Jesus, I found my true love, my ever first love. Because he's the one who introduces Jesus to me. Although I was lost that time, and I've been trying many congregations, even in the Philippines. I've been to a Baptist church, although I'm a Catholic. I've been to different churches. I'm actually open to go to a Mormon church, to everything. And then when I came here, Rene introduced me to Seventh-day Adventist, and the first time that I went there, it hit me. So I found my love with Jesus, and I found my true love in human being as Tai Tai as well. So sometimes we think about, is he really my first love? My first boyfriend? I don't know. Will I conquer everything for this thing called love? But will you really do everything and anything just to prove to everybody that you love him or her? For my case, I thought that time I was in love. But now I realize I was in love with love. Not really in love as a feeling, as an emotion, but with the word love that time. So looking back, it was sort of a feeling of relief that I found love with Tai Tai, and I found love with Jesus that time. And it was a relief that I never tried to jump on that situation because my mind wasn't clear that time. Yeah, I know that time I'm in love, but I didn't. Now that I realize, I was just really in love with love. Because, before, I think with all the Pathfinders that came to my classes, I always talk about love. And I said, before, when I had my boyfriends and they will talk about, oh, we're getting married here, we're gonna do this one, we'll go settle down here. I said, okay, fine. Yeah, everything was okay, fine. But when Tai Tai, on that time, my thought about having a romantic proposal, a romantic proposal of, somehow, romantically, the man will propose to me. But then eventually, Tai Tai proposed to me. And guess how romantic it is. We were just inside my four corners of my bedroom. I was doing something, and he was just reading, and he just suddenly blurted out, "Why don't we get married?" And that's so romantic, isn't it? But with my feelings that time, and I said, yes, fine. I think that was the moment that I'm looking. But I realized it's not how the person proposed to you. It's how you feel that time towards the person, towards how the person you really love asks you to marry. It's the thought that counts so far. I'll accept that that kind of proposal. So I say because everybody was trying to look for forever, isn't it? They said, oh, this is my forever and everything. Let's see. Are you willing to sacrifice everything? Forever for me is just a word. Well, everybody will say, oh, I found my forever. Siya na talaga ang forever ko. As in, wala na. But I'll say, wala ngang forever eh. There's no forever. So until you are ready to jump with that person, which I did, with no regrets, when you're ready to accept who he is or who she is, to accept all his or her flaws, and to accept that you will not let go if the things don't go right. So even on, chaos and everything, you're there to stand with your partner. So I'll say that forever is just a word, and you have to work for that forever to stay. There is forever, but it's not just a word that this is my forever. You have to work for your forever. Just as I did, we are now today, as in 14 years in the making. And I'm still continuing to work for my forever. With Taytay and hopefully siya din, no? Kasi mahirap yung one-way ticket. So hopefully Taytay is working for his own forever with me, of course, with nobody else. So you will probably ask, how did you know? As I say, I did not know. I just felt it. I don't know in my I just felt it that during that time, he's the one. So nobody can tell you or know. It's not how long your relationship will be, even if it's like you're 10 years already as a boyfriend and girlfriend, or you're already like 1 week as boyfriend and girlfriend and decided to get married. But if you are willing to jump on that forever and to work on that forever, I think that's the one. That's your first love. So wherever you are or how it was done, no matter, as I say, what matters most is that you will start a family with a man you really love, or with a woman you really love. So with 14 years, we've already got 3 kids, Joshua, Megan, and Jericho. And I didn't say I don't like the idea of love and forever, because I love love. Oh, I always have this kilig feeling when I know there's somebody who's had a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or somebody had a crush on him. Isn't it, Lance? 1, 2? 2. Lance 2. I love to be in love. When you're with someone, you will always feel in love. Might not be the kind of love, but I will always say this to you. Taytay, every time, it still makes me kilig. If you still have that feeling after 14 years of getting married, a simple things like saying I love you to me, it makes you kilig. That the things that he say, like just the spur of the moment. So he still makes me kilig. And sometimes there's like angle, there's an angle here, an angle there. Ooh, he looks like Agamulak. Just those things that makes you kilig. Don't let that feeling get out from you, even if you're husband and wife, because that's the thing that makes you bond. I think Taytay still do. I don't know. Probably kinikilig pa rin siya sa akin. I don't know. So teens and kids, don't be in a hurry. Everything will fall into places according to God's plan. So I think we started right, because we started as friends. He introduces Jesus to me, and then we ended up as boyfriend and girlfriend. We started as friends only, and boyfriend and girlfriends, and then husband and wife. So I think if you put all your plans, and if you ask God for the man or the woman you would like to have, I think God will give it to you. So it might not be your best plan, but it's the best that you can get. So don't get in a hurry, teens. Time will come, your own kilig will be there with you. That's it. Thank you.
So, thank you for that, Nainay, and that wonderful talk. We will now be hearing another talk from Tito Edzo. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Mine today is an experience or testimony about puppy love, or what do you mean by infatuation again? What is puppy love? Infatuation is something that carried you away. And without reason, there's passion towards the opposite sex, one another, with romantic feelings. Like, wow, I'm in love again. Because you saw somebody and you said, wow, hold me, I'm in love. Anyway, we're talking about puppy love here. I'll give you some examples. I have a boyfriend, sorry. I was in the elementary years, and I had already a girlfriend. Would you believe that? And that girlfriend of mine, I've seen that girlfriend during the camping in MVC. Yeah, so in the camping, there's like hundreds of campers. I think that's one from grade 3 to grade 6. Then I saw this little girl. Anyway, to be honest, I was not in love with her. But when I went home, I received letters from her. And found out that she was in the near school where I go. So she sent me letters, and I found out that she knows my parents. And she also visited me. And I was actually hard to get that time. But anyway, that is one example for puppy love. My mom was very afraid because it was the girl who went to the house. My mom said, do you have means to feed her? As if my mom was very serious. What's happening? Do you have regular job? Can you feed yourself? Can you feed her? And I feel really embarrassed to the point that I busted the girl. And I said, never come back to the house again. Because I just don't like, I really feel that, I have that feeling that this is very embarrassing. Yes, my mom was right. I cannot feed her. Why she's coming to the house? I don't know what's in her mind, but maybe she's just coming there. Yeah, I think that's an example for puppy love. Then another experience I have is when I was in high school. So most of you here are high school, and you look that you're in love, huh? Hans, you look like you're in love. EJ, Josh, I think you are in love. But unfortunately, that's puppy love. Yes, we're just sitting here adults, but we know who are in love. And yes, I was in high school. I was the president of the class. So I'm not boasting this. This is an experience. I was the president of the class, and I court a lady, and unfortunately, she busted me. And the next time I saw her with another guy having a date on the side, it's puppy love. I feel really, really hurt. And you know what? Because I was very, very hurt, my defense mechanism was working. So every one of us has a defense mechanism when you are hurt. My defense mechanism is very positive. Mine was, I want to go to the dormitory. I want to study. And I'll prove to the school that I'm somebody. And because they're dating, their grades are lower and my grades are higher. So, to be honest, they are my defense mechanism. I really want to prove to them. I don't want to prove that I'm only an ordinary person. I'm already the president of the class. I want to prove my grades are better than them. And I made it. I was one of the dean's list there. But anyway, this girl has a change of mind. And she wrote me a letter and she said, I like you too. So we become girlfriend and boyfriend. One day, we went to Cagayan de Oro City with friends. This experience, teenagers, please do not copy me. But I will tell you what's happened. But this is, no, you know, if there's a subject about love, I think I failed. But anyway, we went to Cagayan de Oro City. And while at the bus, I said, I have my friends as well. This is only my chance to sit beside her. And, well, the others said, oh, your girlfriend and boyfriend, you can sit together. So, you know, I'll tell you why we should not do this. Then I told myself, why just sitting beside each other? It's still an hour before we can reach Mantikau. So I started to hold her hands. And, you know, for me, as a puppy love, as an infatuation, it's only the chance that you can hold the hands of somebody. We were discouraged to do it in the college, in the high school, even dating, even going beside each other in church or in the classroom or in the cafeteria. It's not allowed. But I said, this is the only chance. So, but the policy of the school is very strict. You can be stripped off of your position. You can be sent home because of these things that you are doing. Anyway, it's 30 minutes before we reach Mantikau. And I said, why only hold hands? Can I wrap my arm on her shoulders? Because it's only the chance. Okay, so I did it. And you know what happened next? I did kiss her on the cheek. Anyway, I feel like I'm very fulfilled. Oh, it's already Mantikau. We'll go on to the bus. We'll go there as if nothing happened. You go with her, I'll go with him. As if nothing happened. So, went there. Everything's fine. Very nice experience. I can sleep that night with dreams. With heart surrounding my head. Anyway, after a week, my teacher called me. And my teacher said, I want to have a chat with you. That was actually February. So, next week will be your graduation. And also, you are the class president. And also, you are the major of the CAT. And, oh, thank you. And my teacher said, but I'm afraid you will lose all of them. And I said, why? Why will I lose all of them? Said, I saw you on the bus. I said, I don't believe you were there. I was turning my back and looking before I had to do something. He said, and you know what? He detailed me everything that I did. And everything that we did. And I said, stop. Okay, I'm willing to go. And he said, good thing, you know, this is what the teacher said. Good thing, I was not there. I only heard it from someone telling me the detail of the story. Was it right or was it correct or not? I said, some of it are correct and some are wrong. He said, yes, I respected you as our leader in the school. I will not report you to the principal so you can graduate. You know what? I was very, very happy. You know, I will never exchange my puppy love to what I have achieved. I tell you the first time that when I was very jealous, my defense mechanism is to work hard and achieve more. And now I'll be losing it because of that puppy love. Puppy love. Anyway, my teacher said to me, I will not report you to the principal. Promise me you will not do it again. I said, okay. So I graduated. I was happy, but that was a very big lesson for me. That when it's puppy love, the person that you love may not be the person that you will get married. If you start doing those stuff that you feel like, I like to do this, I like to do that, this person you thought that will be your one and only will not be the person that you will be marrying one day. I remind you, the teenagers, especially the girls, you have somebody, you have something that you need to protect until you get married. Puppy love is very, very common to any one of you. And do not stop it. Do not stop it. We admire someone, we call it infatuation. We want to express our feelings to anybody. Yes, we can do. But there is always time for everything. I'll read to you something here. That we can always have, you know, puppy love is not only talking about when you are still in high school, when you are teenagers, but even on the stage when you are about to marry, sometimes you pass to the stage of puppy love. You don't know if it's real or not. You don't know if you are there for just commitment, or for just companionship, but there's no love at all. So, with the experience I have mentioned, please do not imitate what your uncle is doing. This is very, very clear that when you are having this kind of love, infatuation, this means that teenagers should refrain from certain expressions. Expressions of love like holding hands. I'm sorry to tell you that in England, sometimes it's acceptable to embrace someone, hold hands with someone, but it's very clear that the author was trying to tell a point here that when we are on the stage of infatuation, if we can do, please refrain from holding hands, kissing, embracing, becoming too close with each other, because these things are only what they called quantity of love. They are not the quality of love. And when you do these things, it will lead to one another. And I remind you, it's not when you are still young, like this, seldom you can see somebody who were in love when they were still elementary years and high school becomes a couple and they became married with each other. So always open your minds, open yourself, because there may be somebody who comes better than the other. With your stage, the important thing is continue with your studies. Your love for God is very important. Your love for your family is very important. A lot of people did not finish school because they were in love in an early age. Finish your studies, make the Lord happy, make your parents happy, and make your future wife happy or future husband happy. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Uncle Edzo, and for the lesson that you taught us. And on that note, we'll go to our closing song. No, nah, it's okay. Closing song. Question. That's not part of the AY, sorry.
I'll ask you later, Lance. Works.
Shall we all stand for our closing song, God's Wonderful People? I love the thrill that I feel when I get together with God's wonderful people. Love the thrill that I feel when I get together with God's wonderful people. What a sight just to see all the happy faces praising God in heavenly places. What a thrill that I feel when I get
to do the closing prayer, please?
Let's bow our heads and pray. Our dear Heavenly Father, thank you for being with us throughout the Sabbath day, Lord, and thank you for all the things we've learned about you today, Lord, and please that you protect us throughout the day, Lord. In Jesus' name, we pray. Amen.
Announcement for our program tonight. It's 4:30. Our program will start at 6, but we need to have a sundown worship before our program. Pastor Dan is coming, will be our speaker for our sundown worship. So we'll put it this way: you have an hour to prepare, or more than an hour to prepare. 6 o'clock, be back here with your, actually, what is your attire? Pajama or onesie. We will have our sundown worship. Another reminder, it has been posted that each family will contribute a presentation